Hi, I want to start by saying I'm going to get better at this. This is a first attempt. It doesn't really mean anything. Why am I here? My name is Eugene Day. I am 51 years old. I am a husband. I am a doctor of systems engineering and a specialist in discrete event simulation. I'm a pianist and I am an ultra endurance athlete, and I was laid off last week. So, this is going to be a series which explores what it's like to be laid off in midlife, what it means to search for what's next, what it means to decide what's next, the mistakes I make along the way, and hopefully, eventually, my successful re entry into the workforce. Maybe. We shall see. I'm very fortunate in that I haven't the need to panic and take the first thing that I can get. My life is financially stable, and I am interested to see what is coming next for me. I'm interested to see what I want. I had only begun to think about it before I was laid off. I had vaguely come to the conclusion that I wanted to make at least a small shift. I was previously the director of data science for an academic hospital. And I am not what you think of when you think of a data scientist. I don't do large scale data transformation and analysis. I don't do machine learning. I mentioned I'm a specialist in discrete event simulation. That is a kind of predictive analytics, and you can call it data science. I think of it more as a complex systems analysis tool. And so I felt like I was getting a little bit pigeonholed into the data science space when data science itself is not what I'm especially interested in. I love performance improvement. I love evidence based operational improvement. And I love analyzing how large complex structures work and how to improve them, like hospitals, like airports, like traffic systems. These are things which fascinate me, and I have a long career in healthcare, many peer reviewed publications. I've been a federally funded investigator researching how to provide care for diabetic veterans, for example. So I have a large skill set, but it doesn't have a particularly good name. The other thing that I really love is being a supervisor. I love being a people leader. I've been a people leader for 7, 8, 9, at least 10 years. And I love developing employees. I love helping people succeed. I love leading complex teams in complex circumstances so that they can deliver what is needed to serve the business and to serve the population. I'm a big believer, I've said before, my long game is public health. I want to help build better running hospitals and systems so that more people can get the healthcare that they need, so that more of us are healthier for longer and can live better lives. That's what I really care about. And I'm not done yet. And so here I am in the middle of my life, what I call the big middle years, the creative years, when I have an opportunity to contribute and I've hit a stumbling block. So that's where I am today. This is all very fresh, so I think this is a good place to start. I was laid off less than 2 weeks ago. I've already begun engaging in various places, and I'll talk more about that as time goes by, with opportunities to move forward, with consulting, with potentially applying for other positions. But despite the natural tendency to panic and want to make the next step right away, I'm trying to be intentional about taking deep breaths, slowing down, and deciding intelligently what's next for me, what's the best thing for me. And I have time. I am stable, comfortable, and I don't need to worry if I'm being rational, right? But being rational is going to be the hard part, um, because this is the first time in, I think, 17 years that I haven't had a job to go to in the morning. So that's that. I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff here, but fundamentally, I'm just going to share my journey and see where that goes. So I hope that there are people who are along for the ride. Like I said, I promise I'll get better at this. I'm going to figure out how to do the videos. I'm going to figure out how to write scripts. Maybe this will all just be off the cuff. We'll see. But I do hope that I can share something that's of value to someone, because that's been the favorite part of my job, is working with people, leading people, and helping drive the organization to an improved ability to serve the public. And I hope to find a new organization to do that with soon. So thanks. Looking forward to it. Bye.